Harbin, in the far northeast of China, is no ordinary city. In winter, when the Siberian winds blow, temperatures plunge to -20, sometimes even -30 degrees Celsius. The city freezes solid. The Songhua River becomes a sheet of ice strong enough to walk or even drive on. But in this frozen land, something magical happens. The people of Harbin do not hide from the cold, they celebrate it. From blocks of frozen river water, they carve palaces, towers, and entire streets made of ice. By day, they sparkle like crystal. By night, they glow in neon lights, blue, red, green, purple, turning Harbin into a frozen kingdom that looks like a dream. Every corner of the city feels enchanted. Children laugh as they slide down ice sculptures. Tourists walk through glowing tunnels of frozen light. And above it all, the bitter cold whispers, "This is Harbin, the ice city of the world." A place where the impossible becomes real, and the cold itself becomes art. Every January, Harbin becomes the stage for one of the greatest winter spectacles on Earth, the Harbin International Ice and Snow Festival. From the frozen Songhua River, workers cut massive blocks of crystal-clear ice, some weighing more than 400 kilograms each. These blocks are stacked, carved, and shaped into palaces taller than buildings, temples, bridges, and towers that shine under the winter sky. By day, the ice gleams in the pale sunlight, a silent city of glass. But when the sun sets, everything changes. Thousands of neon lights hidden inside the ice come alive. Red, green, blue, purple, golden. The frozen palaces glow like a fairy tale kingdom. It feels as if you have stepped into another world, and one made entirely of ice and light. The festival is not only about beauty, but also joy. Families wander through ice tunnels. Children ride glowing slides. Couples take pictures under giant ice arches. Fireworks explode above the frozen city, lighting up the snow in brilliant colors. For a few weeks each year, Harbin becomes more than a city. It becomes the capital of winter itself. Harbin is not only famous for its ice, it is also a city of history, a place where East meets West. In the late 19th century, Russians came to this land to build the Chinese Eastern Railway. They brought their architecture, their churches, their bakeries, and their culture. Walking through Harbin feels like stepping into two worlds at once. On one side, you see Chinese markets filled with dumplings, lanterns, and the sounds of Mandarin. On the other, you find Russian-style streets, stone houses, and the golden domes of Orthodox cathedrals. The most famous landmark is St. Sophia Cathedral, a giant Orthodox church built in 1907. Its green dome rises above the city, a symbol of Harbin's Russian roots. Though it no longer rings with prayers, today it stands as a museum, reminding everyone that Harbin is more than just a Chinese city. It is a bridge between civilizations. This blend of cultures makes Harbin unique. It is Chinese but also Russian. It is Asia but also Europe. And in this mix of languages, flavors, and architecture, Harbin tells a story of a city shaped by history and frozen in time. Among the many landmarks of Harbin, none is more iconic than St. Sophia Cathedral. Built in 1907 by the Russians, it once stood as a symbol of faith and power. Its massive green dome rises above the city, a reminder of Harbin's unique past. In its golden age, the cathedral was filled with music and prayer. The bells rang across the city, calling worshippers to gather. But today, the bells are silent. The cathedral no longer serves as a place of worship. Instead, it has become a museum, its walls filled with photographs of old Harbin, its silence echoing with the weight of history. Some locals whisper that at night the cathedral feels haunted. They say you can almost hear faint echoes of bells that no longer ring, or the shadows of worshippers that once filled the halls. Whether true or not, the building stands as a monument to time, majestic by day, mysterious by night. St. Sophia is not just a church. It is a symbol of Harbin itself, a city where beauty, history, and mystery blend into one. Harbin is a city of beauty, but also a city of shadows. During World War II, it fell under Japanese occupation. And in those years, Harbin became the stage for some of the darkest chapters in human history. Just outside the city, the Japanese army built a secret base, Unit 731. Officially, it was called the Epidemic Prevention and Water Purification Department. But in truth, it was a place of horror. Thousands of innocent people, Chinese, Russians, Koreans, even prisoners of war, were used as test subjects for brutal experiments. Doctors there froze people alive to study frostbite. Others were infected with deadly diseases to see how fast they would spread. Some were dissected without anesthesia. These crimes remained hidden for years. But survivors and declassified documents later revealed the truth. Harbin was not only a city of ice, but also a city of blood. Even today, locals whisper about abandoned tunnels and ruined buildings said to be haunted by the screams of those who suffered. Tourists visit the Unit 731 Museum, where the shadows of war still hang heavy in the air. Harbin's frozen beauty hides scars that the world must never forget. The Songhua River is the lifeline of Harbin. It provides water, ice, and beauty to the city. But in November 2005, that lifeline turned into a source of fear. An explosion at a chemical factory upstream released tons of toxic benzene into the river. Within days, a black slick of poison flowed towards Harbin. Authorities had no choice but to shut down the city's water supply. For 5 long days, nearly 4 million people lived without running water. Shops ran out of bottled water. People lined up with buckets in freezing temperatures, desperate for clean water to drink, cook, and survive. Soldiers and workers distributed emergency supplies, but panic spread through the city like wildfire. The Songhua, the same river that built Harbin's ice palaces, had betrayed the people. Even after the water returned, trust was broken. The tragedy became a reminder that even in a city of frozen beauty, danger could flow silently beneath the surface. Harbin today is a city of wonder. Every winter, millions of visitors come to walk through glowing ice palaces, to taste Russian bread, and to see a world carved from frozen rivers. By day, it is a kingdom of light. By night, it is a dream in ice. But beneath the beauty lies a shadow. Harbin has seen war, tragedy, and suffering. From the horrors of Unit 731 to the panic of the Songhua River disaster, the city carries scars that never fully heal. It is a place where joy and sorrow, beauty and pain, history and mystery all live side by side. Harbin is not only the city of ice, it is also the city of shadows. And maybe that is what makes it unforgettable. Because in Harbin, you don't just see frozen beauty, you also feel the weight of history, whispering beneath the snow.